Good morning, everyone. It's Yvonne here from the Aussie Goddess to do your What's Cracking for Thursday the 25th. Thank you so much for subscribing to my channel, enjoying the ebbs and flows of having a YouTube channel. It's just such a good feeling. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please, I'd love to have you on board. Today using the After Tarot. God, I'm glad it's Thursday. I'm very, very tired this week. I will try to do the November readings this weekend. We'll see how things go. So be looking out for them. And for Aquarius, wow. Aquarius, oh, somebody's fighting with someone over secrets. Aquarius, you will get the bonus reading today, which I should have done yesterday. I even had it on my list and forgot. But Aquarius, I think there was some 4,000 views by you on your video this week. So you're up for the bonus reading, guys. All right, let's get cracking for your reading for today. Beautiful. In the zone. Oh, 5 of Cups. Okay, so today, some of you are looking backwards rather than looking forwards. Some of you may have been through a bit of hurt and pain and you're not releasing it yet. You know, and it's okay if it's very fresh. If it's weeks or months old, then you need to learn to let it go. You can't hold on to pain. And if this is about a relationship, if you want the person back, you have to let it go. You have to let their energy go so they don't feel you anymore. But whatever it is, there's some sadness here. Now, presumably it's about love because there are 2 cups here, but it's not necessarily the case. Sometimes it can be about other things. Okay, first card out is the 4 of Pentacles, which talks about not letting go. So you have 2 cards here that tell you now you need to let go and move forward. The 4 of Pentacles can be about hanging on to money as well. So it could be you're doing things pretty tough at the moment and you're hanging on to everything. However, with that 5 of Cups up front, I'm feeling that it's something you're not letting go from your past. And it's time to release it now. Because either way, it won't do you any good. But again, if it's completely fresh, you know, sometimes it takes a little bit of time. Next card out is the Page of Cups. Now, the Page of Cups talks about an offer, and it's generally an offer of love. It's only ever a small offer, so it could be sort of a date, you know, or something, even a text or a message, a letter, a card. Sometimes it can be somebody just telling you somebody really likes you. You could be dealing with a Pisces, because I always love the fish jumping out of the cup here. So it could be a Pisces that you're currently dealing with. You could be a Pisces yourself. Remember, this is the daily read. But there's definitely some love flowing here, either from someone else or from you. Now, this also can be for some people about a child. So it could be that you have a Pisces child who is having trouble letting go of something at the moment. So just be aware of that, but definitely a younger Pisces here as well. Next we have the 9 of Pentacles. Now the 9 of Pentacles talks about, you know, independence, luxury, being in your element. This is a woman who's done quite well for herself. She's very comfortable in her world. She seems happy to just do what she needs to do, and she's tending her own garden at this time, which means that you're sort of paying attention to the things you need to be paying attention to. There's messages coming in left, right and centre here. A lot of Pentacles here, so this definitely could be about work. Pentacles are cups, work and personal business mostly. We have the 3 of Pentacles here. Now the 3 of Pentacles can talk about stability, working on things, working as a team. It can talk about 2 people working on a relationship, 2 people working on a baby. It sometimes does have that 3rd person feel to it, but I think this is more about you working with someone else on something. Okay, so far I'm feeling like someone has not been able to let go of something. This could be a relationship, but something somebody's having trouble letting go of. Now, some other offers coming in here. Whatever the past thing is, it's got nothing to do with that. This is brand new. The thing is, you've sort of moved to a point now where you're starting to let go of this thing you were hanging on to, or this past situation. And someone's coming in to offer you something that could bring you in something new, something stable, something that you've wanted. And you're thinking, you know, do I want this now? I'm sort of starting to get over things and maybe I'm not in the right place. So it's sort of like you're getting a new offer in, but perhaps you're not in the right place to accept it at the moment. It seems to me like you've moved on and you're starting to get yourself together. The other thing for people who are looking for jobs now, maybe you've been holding on to your money, but I feel like something's coming in for you, something that could help you move to this position of feeling very comfortable. And I think you're thinking about it because it looks like it's some sort of project work or something that you can work on that perhaps will make you feel a little bit more independent. This can sometimes be a business proposition or a contract because you're able to work on it outside of a normal role. But definitely a feeling of a contract and moving to a better place for you. The Four of Swords comes out next. So there appears to be a bit of a time out here to really look at where you're at and what you want. I don't know what knocked you around here. I feel like for some of you, somebody may have passed over because I feel like it's been really difficult to let go of something. And I think you're doing your healing. But I think you're ready to move forward here because you're ready to accept an offer for something new. Some of you could have some financial stuff to deal with as well. Okay, here we go, Ace of Pentacles. So there's a new start here financially. So I feel like some of you perhaps have someone pass over and you've fixed up a lot of what needed to be fixed up and you're ready to move forward now. The money, perhaps you got some sort of inheritance from this because you look like you're moving on and getting your life back in order. I think it's been really hard for you to let this go too, to move forward. But definitely, you know, having this period of taking time out, but you're ready to move now. You've let go of what was happening. I feel like this, whatever this change was, this transformation, I feel like it caused you a lot of confusion here. So it could have been something very unexpected, but you're sort of getting on top of it now moving forward, which is really good. So I'm really sorry for your loss. It's very strong in the reading this morning. Whatever you've lost. Yeah, this is the card of walking away and being able to move forward. So very clear here that someone's had trouble releasing something from the past, someone that they've loved, because I can see with this cup here being offered, this person was very important, and I feel like maybe you're sort of getting past it now and you're able to move forward. If this was a relationship, whatever sort of relationship it was, I feel like it was something fairly long term because there's some sort of money coming from this and some settlement to move forward. And because of this, you're able to have a brand new start. I think you've still had to take a lot of time out because there still seems to have been a lot of confusion around this. So, you know, a great deal of grief here and trying to move on. But definitely moving on now. It's really good. Knight of Wands here. So it could be that from the money you're thinking of moving home or traveling. And the same from a relationship. Maybe you've needed to have the money to move into a different place or move forward here because there's this great movement here in a different direction. So I feel like you've had this time and you're really ready to move forward now. And yeah, this is it. And you're starting to balance out your emotions here. This is your energy at the moment, and definitely that of the Queen of Cups, where you're feeling much more settled, much more composed. Your emotions are a little bit more in order. They may still be a little erratic because she's not quite in control of her emotions. In the Rider-Waite, she's still got her foot in the water. In this one, she's taken her feet out of the water now. So maybe you sort of come to terms with things a little bit more, and definitely moving forward into a more practical future. But it's been a very hard road looking at that. A lot of confusion, a lot of grief, a lot of working towards, working back towards this independence. It could have been a long-term partner because there's settlements going on here. But I feel like you're able to, some of you have children, you're able to pack up and move forward now. So something has released you enough to do that. But definitely getting back in touch with your emotions and able to cope with things a lot better now than what you were in the beginning. It was very hard to let this go, but you've taken the time out to do that. Okay, so the card you've got here is Reason. Just beautiful, look at her. Wish it didn't shine so much, but that's the card of Reason. And it's card number 15. So it talks about listen to advice, think clearly, and intellect. And I'll read you the blessing from the card. It says, your mind is powerful and will be used for your soul's higher purpose. Accept excellent advice and see the results this can bring. So this is talking about like being able to be positive and move forward, and about obstructive forces around you in the moment. So I think that's very relevant. It's only a really small message in it, but it talks about like having struggles and being able to move forward after struggles. So definitely resonates with the reading. Thanks guys, have a wonderful day.